guys are going for glory.
Away! Peace Seller! Very cautiously win! Oh my god! Wow!
The pick on the Countess. Can he finish it off with the 3v1? Mr. Waffles versus Stefan. He does it! Let's go, Mr. Waffles, finishing it off for Oracle. And that's how you do it. And they stop it at 5-5! Holy smokes, what a game!
Lipinski gets another. Oh no! He knocks him!
But Peace took down Jose. Can he do it in time? 3 seconds left. He got him low. He didn't do it.
These guys are going for glory.
Away! Peace Seller! Very cautiously win! Oh my god! Wow!
The pick on the Countess. Can he finish it off with the 3v1? Mr. Waffles versus Stefan. He does it! Let's go, Mr. Waffles, finishing it off for Oracle. And that's how you do it. And they stop it at 5-5! Holy smokes, what a game!
Lipinski gets another. Oh no! He knocks him!
But Peace took down Jose. Can he do it in time? 3 seconds left. He got him low. He didn't do it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the end. The season 1 championship for VREL is underway for Onward, obviously. Today we got a great matchup. We got Land Force versus Le Bataillon de Batards. I don't know how to say it. That's just how they put it. So Le Bataillon des Batards. Hopefully I'm not butchering it too much. I'm just gonna be calling them the battalions. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to be here. I'm excited for you guys to see this matchup. Once again, like I said, it is an exciting matchup. This is the end. This is for the championship. This is for that first place. We got great matchup. We got great maps. Very short range maps, actually. We got Shipyard, which is medium to CQB, that close quarter combat. So that's gonna, at least we got some medium on that. We got Suburbia, Night, which obviously we all love those night maps. And we got Cargo. But there is an extra little twist that we did have to add a little last second. So it is going to be a 1st to 5. So what we did, since the first maps are generated, since the first maps are, sorry, I got distracted by the chat, sorry. Since the first 3 maps are randomly generated, we are going to add 2 more maps. And in order those maps are going to be selected, that the 2 teams are going to be able to select the last 2 maps. So since Land Force is at the top of the bracket, they are home, they will get to choose the 4th map, and Battalion will get to choose the 5th map. We do not know what maps those are. We will see how they feel by the end of these 3 maps. If it goes down to a 4th map or a 5th map decider, we shall see. But like I said, they will be 1st to 5. So the first person to win 3 maps will be the winner and will be considered the champions of the season 1 Onward VREL tournament, I guess you can call it. I guess, in a way, I guess. Season, I'll just say season. But like I said, I am excited for you guys to be here. It is going to be a great matchup. Very different play styles here today. We got the battalions, which is a lot more fast-paced, a lot more, you know, straight into the action fighting. You know, there are a couple that sit back, you know, hold those angles. They are great shots and this and that. Then we got Land Force, equally fantastic players, equally great shots, but they're a little bit more laid back. They're a little bit more slower to the punch. They like those long shots. They like holding back. They like taking them out from a distance and just tearing away at that defense. Trust me, I should know. I played with them twice in 1 week. But like I said, it's gonna be a great matchup. I'm excited to see these 2 play styles go at it, and I'm excited to see who's gonna end up at the top at the end of this season. It looks like we already got people in the chat cheering for cheering for both teams here. Let me say hi to these guys. We got Nasty Nate, Monje. Who else? We got Minion, 420. Wolf God's in here, QC. And Maho. Well, thank you guys for joining me here today. It's gonna be great. We are waiting for one more player. It looks like that player has joined. And the first map is going to be Shipyard, as I said, as you can see. And let's read out these lists. So for the Battalion, we got Maxime, we got God of Shinobi, Ree, the captain for Battalion below, and Shawi. For Land Force, we got Plasencia, Ivans, the captain for Land Force, Valdepeñas, Entre Clemart, and El Argentino. And it looks like they're already jumping straight in here, so let's get into this action. The first objective is gonna be this far east. And they're excited. Look at Plasencia warming up, getting ready for the long battle, making sure everyone is recording. We got Battalion hyping each other up. They are ready to go. They are ready for this matchup. They did get that quick spawn onto the ship as well, so they're gonna be right into the action here. We got Shawi going up on top of the stairway. God of Shinobi taking out one right off the bat. Now they know that they did get that quick spawn. Valdepeñas is pushed up. Ivan's pushed up. We got Entre in the blue room, trying to hold off this push. Is gonna assist Ivans in holding that off. He's got to watch out because Maxime might have an angle on him on this second floor here. Looks like we do have a drop. It looks like Chowie has dropped. So now it is down to 4v4. Scratch that below, taking out Entry with a nice shot. It is down to a 4v3. And Ivans is still under this ramp here. We got one on objective. That's going to be El Argentino. Trade below, and Argentino trading down to a 3v2. Ivans and Valde both away from that objective. Looks like Maxime does spot Ivans, and Maxime trading. It is down to a 1v2. Valdepeñas is trying to rotate back to the objective. Shinobi on top of the stair watching this cross. Might have spotted Valde and will take him out. Ree going up on top of the ledge to get a flank onto the backside of objective. In case you didn't know, there is a way to do that, and it is a fantastic way to sneak up. And just like that, a minute, close to 2 minutes in, the first round is over. And the first point is gonna go to the Battalion. Like I said, very different play styles here, so I'm very interested to see how these collide here on this map. CQB, like I said, it's CQB to medium range. I guess there is considered a longer range here from rooftop to rooftop. You can't get on top of those roofs. It is going to be a fantastic one. See James, this guy out of breath. I am out of breath. This is last second. I just got done working and then had to run in here, set everything up last second. It was a cluster. It was a cluster, but we got it going. We got it done. I do need water. I will drink water. But the first point does go to Battalion. And now let's see how Land Force retaliates to that first Volk loss. So because Land Force was home team, they did start. They decided, they did choose where they wanted to start, whether on defense or on offense. They did decide to start on Volk. So they have the what's it called? The Volk advantage here. Looks like we do have Chowie back.
Let's go, guys. Call out which spawn they get.
Making sure they are communicating. Everyone is zoned in. Everyone is ready. Looks like Maxime looking up at the sky. Possibly expecting a drone, possibly. Battalion just stayed back, holding these angles, holding these crosses. Hearing Placencia's footsteps is gonna peek over. Another flash coming out by Placencia. Land Force has yet to really push up. The furthest pushed up is Placencia. Like I said, Battalion like to go straight at it, as you saw on their Marsoc, go straight at it, try to take those kills quick as they can. Land Force stay back, try to get those angles to take them out from a distance. Valde watching that flank through the tunnel. Argentino is pushed up in the center, trying to get an angle onto this forward push position next to the center warehouse. Could even get an angle onto that blue room from right here. Looks like we have two at the second floor of blue room, Chowie and Shinobi.
Está en el barco, flasheando en el barco. Están los contenedores.
Placencia calling out Ree. Got shots getting out. It looks like just a little suppressive shots at that rooftop. Ree pushing up.
There's two on me, one behind me, one in front of me, one just...
Ree, knowing that his position is called out.
Oh yeah, I'm about to die. There's no way out. I'm about to get flashed, so, you know, I don't have... No, I don't have a nade. No. Just shut up for a second, I need to do some quick. How are you doing today, good sir?
Oh, and Ree trading with Entre. And Placencia also killing him. Entre is only down though. Chowie taking out Valde.
Hay uno en el cuarto azul, donde se pone coso clima.
The rest still is yet to come out for Entre. It is down to a 4v3 and a half. Ivan's nice and prone here, checking that blue room.
Parece que hay dos en el cuarto azul.
Ivan calling out that there is two in that blue room. A nice call out, nice information by them. They know that they killed one on the boat. Placencia might be going for this angle. Very dangerous angle. Smokes are coming out. Suppressive fire for Ivans. A nice smoke coming out by Entre, allowing Placencia to cross. Placencia going up to the top. Shinobi just missing his shots narrowly. Placencia in a powerful position here to able to look down onto them. Shinobi spotting him, missing once again. A lot of suppressor coming out. Maxime is going to come to the backside. We'll be able to spot Placencia. Oh, but Placencia luckily went onto the other side. Maxime taking out Entre. Shinobi taking out Argentino. Placencia is going to down Chowie. Ooh, Maxime spotting him, but just not able to hit him. Now we got Ivans pushing in heavily. Ivans downing Shinobi. Coming up into the backside. Gonna toss smoke onto this objective. Flashing Chowie. Taking out Chowie. Has made it into that blue room. Placencia pushing up onto below. Taking out below. It is down to a 2v1. Shinobi is still only down. All up to Maxime on objective. Oh, and Maxime deciding to just... Oh no, they ran out of time. Oh no, I wasn't looking at the timer, and apparently neither were Land Force. Land Force just narrowly running out of time. Down to a 2v1, and unfortunately they just didn't keep aware of that timer. And Battalion narrowly escaping with the victory on this round. Wow. That was very close. If only they paid attention to that time. But luckily, Maxime did not come out. Maxime did not peek and was able to just hide and spend that time just waiting for that timer to run out. Oh, predictions, you're right. Oh, I don't know how to do the predictions. I'm sorry. Hopefully someone that knows how to get those predictions up can do it. Oh, I do apologize for that. Like I said, I do not know how to do that stuff. I am not that technologically advanced. But we're gonna go back here. Battalion. What is happening? Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Game. All right. Whew. Thought the game crashed. Luckily it didn't. But Battalion up 2-0. Land Force unfortunately running out of time, and now we are down to the third round. Next objective is going to be onto the crane. Molly. La ciencia es like, agárralo, Argentino, agárralo.
Let's go.
Let's go on to Battalion.
All the advantage because they're West Coast.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Shinobi should host.
I get host, like I said, I need to fucking pee in the water.
Licencia pushing up right down the center.
My bad, I meant they're really cool people.
Licencia taking out Chowie. Shinobi has no idea that Placencia is right around this box. No idea where Chowie just got taken out from. That suppressor is helping Placencia. Ivan's taken out below on the ship. Placencia getting another kill. Fantastic work to both Ivan and Placencia. Placencia getting 2, Ivan getting 1 on the ship, and bringing it down to a 5v2. Maxime and Ree, last 2 standing for Battalion. And Land Force being very strong on this one. We're going on top of that second floor. Looks like there's no defenders that are able to watch that top half of that floor. Land Force pretty pushed up here, surrounding this objective. Oh, and Ivan almost exposing himself to Ree. Three and a half minutes left on the clock. Look at that, Valde going for a very long flank. Actually made it all the way into their spawn. Going up onto that second floor. That's very dangerous for Maxime. If Maxime continues to push closer towards that south side of that second floor roof, he will be dangerous to be caught by Valde. Nade comes out. Two minutes left on the clock. Maxime and Ree are slowly running out of time here. They are near the objective though. Luckily this is a smaller map. Land Force just staying very tucked in. Besides Valde, who is just running around on that flank, he's very tucked in. Ooh, it looks like Maxime and Valde did spot each other. And Valde taking him out through the vents. In case you did not know, those vents are a thing. And Ivan looking down and taking out Ree. A 5-man hold for Land Force here. Coming back strong after that 2-0 deficit. And Land Force getting their first point of this match. And what a point it was. 5-man defense, everyone alive. Taking them out one by one. Placencia first up, taking out 2 in the center warehouse. And Ivan's taking out 2 as well. With Valde taking out 1 from the rooftops. And Spartan is saying, is this it? This is, yep, this is it. This is the championship. This will decide who will be first place between these 2 teams. The third, what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I am brain dead. The third place match still has yet to happen. Unfortunately, the timing and everything was just all out of time, so we are doing the championship first. But the third place match between Mayhem and Proteus will be played this week as well, so make sure to tune on that as well to check who will be that third place. Got James Boak team, Mayhem, everyone knows them, and then we got Proteus, my team, mine and Ring Monsters team, in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, that's gonna be another good match up there. That's gonna be decide who will be third place, and this match here will decide who is first and second. Right now, Land Force did finish higher at the end of the season, so that is why they are home.
Would you like energy? Your pistol, Ray. You know you want. Yeah.
Land Force coming in, stopping that momentum from Battalion, getting a point of their own. And now let's see how they push this Marsoc. Argentino being very aggressive, pushing up into here. Almost taking out Shinobi. Placencia coming up from the side. Placencia downing Chowie. Argentino trying to take out Shinobi, unable to hit the shots though. Clamar will confirm Chowie, knowing that there's another one. And Clamar also taking out Shinobi, clearing up that center. Ree is pushed up on the ship side as well. Oh, Foggy got the predictions up. Thank you, Foggy. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't know how to do that. So we are down to a 3v4. Battalion down to 3. Land Force 4 up. You have taken control of the first floor and second floor of that center warehouse. Ree is still around the area, which is still dangerous. There's no defense in that blue room. Maxime running around to the backside. All the way far east. Might be coming around to get into that blue room, actually. Nice rotate by him. Valde breakdancing, calling out. Maxime is there trying to shoot him from under the truck. Ree is still in a position to come out of nowhere and take him out. Flash does come out by Clamar onto that objective. Flash by Maxime as well. Argentino looking for Maxime. Might be able to spot him, and he does spot him. Argentino clearing that objective. And Ree, knowing he needs to rotate back towards the objective, is going. Clamart also making his push towards that objective. Smokes coming out. No, another flash. Ree flanking. Ree taking out Argentino right next to Ivan. Ivan does not know. Ree does not know that Ivan's there below. Taking out Entre on the objective. Ivan's popping up, taking out Ree. Is down to a 2v1. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. Now Land Forcer, a lot more aware of that timer. Looks like Chowie has dropped once again for the second time. If he drops one more time on the ruling, he is entitled to sit out. A beautiful nade by Ivan, taking out below. What a nade. And Land Force coming back strong, tying it up 2-2. Wow, what a nade by Ivan there. Getting the refrag on Ree, who took out Argentino on the top. Pretty sure it was Argentino. And then with that beautiful nade, taking out the last defender on the objective. Fantastic work, fantastic push. Luckily for Ivan, he was laying down behind the vents right here. So when Ree took out one, he wasn't able to see him, and Ivan was able to just pop up and take him out for the refrag. Let's check the scoreboards here, see who's leading the pack. We got Shinobi leading Battalion 4-3, followed closely by Velo with the 3 and 4. For Land Force, we do have Ivans with the 6 and 0, followed closely by Placencia with the 5 and 2. Six and 0. Did Ivan get a drop too? Ivan might have dropped as well, but I don't think I saw that one. Yeah. Anyways, now we are down to the ship OBJ, the only objective on this ship. Very tough one to attack. I think something's going on with the title of the stream. I keep seeing all the mods trying to change it and fix it. Land Force is ready. Battalion is ready as well. Wow, they're getting very aggressive, pushing up right up into this ramp. Making it across. Ree did manage to see him, is gonna call it out. And now they're scared to push up onto this. A nade coming out by Maxime. And Entre as well, watching that tight angle. It's gonna be a dangerous push for Ree. A nice flash coming out by Valde. Ree narrowly missing Valde, but is gonna push up. Entre is gonna miss him. But Ree pre-firing around the corner before Valde's flash can hit him. Ree, listening to where those shots came from, is going to be able to call out Entre, but unfortunately Entre is actually under the stairs, staying nice and tucked and hidden. Chowie has made it all the way to that blue room. And that's dangerous. That means the back of that defense is opened up, and Chowie was able to take advantage of that and push up. Ree taking out Entre. Placencia taking out Chowie before Chowie can take out anyone else. Shinobi watching the angle. Shinobi able to get the refrag directly onto Placencia. It is down to a 2v4 situation, and the Battalion is going to push up heavily onto this objective. A nice flash by Ivan. Ivan is going to be able to flash them. Ivan is actually going to push up onto them. and Ivan will trade with Velo, leaving one defender left. Argentino. Molotov coming out by Argentino is going to rotate around to the backside. A nice flash coming out is going to hit Maxime, but Ree's going to come up from the backside, and Ree will take out Argentino. Ree cleaning up this round, catching, what was it, 4? 3? 3, caught 3. Nice push by Ree, clearing up that ship, and ultimately getting that last defender onto that objective. Battalion up 3-2. Nice push by Battalion, taking him out one by one, getting the refrags. Shinobi getting a nice refrag on Placencia after Placencia take out Chowie on that blue room. Nice awareness from the shots, hearing those shots, nice awareness. Land Force had some nice flashes, unfortunately unable to take advantage of them. They were completely surrounded onto the ship. What's going on? Game, stop it. Game, stop freaking me out like this. Onward, please. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, Onward. I hope everyone is having a fantastic night, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Happy you guys are able to come in here and join me in this championship matchup between Land Force and Battalion. And it's been an exciting one so far. Already 3-2 on the first map. Battalion is on the verge of winning this last round. Well, to the teams are still hyped. That's always good to see all of them hyping each other up. Getting that adrenaline pumping, get the heart rate pumping. Ready to get kills. Chowie pushing very aggressively. Ree able to make it onto the rooftop. That's dangerous as well. Oh, but unfortunately he decides to not stay on that rooftop. He's gonna go back onto that container that he was in that other previous Volk round of his. And Placencia making it all the way near blue room where Shinobi is sitting onto that second floor. Shinobi is going to take out Placencia. Chowie taking out Argentino, only down in him though. He is going to get the confirm. Ree is going to drop down. Might push up onto the second floor where Ivan's is. And Ree pushing up onto the third floor roof. Ivan's taking out Maxime. On the objective, Chowie will take out Entre. And Shinobi and Valde will trade. Shinobi is only down. Shinobi will be able to call out where Ivan's position is. And Ree taking out Ivan. And just like that, Battalion taking away the first map with some nice pushes by Ree, Shinobi, and Chowie. The first map going to Battalion. Nice hold. Very close first map already. I'm excited for the rest of this matchup. And now we are going down to 1 second. There you go. Battalion coming in clutch, taking that. Oh, what's up, Lappy? Lappy's in the chat. How you doing, Lappy? Thanks for joining us. Battalion taking that first map of Shipyard, 4-2, very close matchup, and now it's down to another closer CQB map, Suburban Night. Not only that, you also need to give up. You also need to give up those what's the word? Loadout points to get that. To get the geez, I am branded. I do apologize. To get the night vision. There you go. See, I know words. It's fantastic, man. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Whoever did join recently, we got Rookie, VR Rookie in here, Daddy Sparring, Lampy, 11-2009, Eminem. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Now it looks like it is down to a rehost here. Let me make sure that they do have casters enabled. That did happen during the semifinals. What was the semifinals match against Proteus and Land Force? The rehost happened, but they forgot to enable casters, so our caster Foggy was locked out. Was nearly gonna miss that last match, I think it was, but luckily it got fixed. So always make sure if you are getting casted to have those casters enabled. That's probably key to getting your match casted. One second, I'm just getting a little info here. Okay, they have it. All right, there you go. We are good. We're great. And now we are back onto Suburban Night. A dark map. Suburban Night is a lot darker than a lot of people anticipate, especially on PC. For some reason, always darker on PC. So, but also that also matters to my monitor. So I got to make sure that everything is not too bright for you guys. I don't want to blind you guys during this matchup. Oh. Oh, maybe another rehost just happened. Okay, something happened. All right, we are getting some technical difficulties, so we will be right back. Don't worry. There you go, and we are back. Sorry about that. It looked like there was a little miscommunication. There was multiple Suburban Nights happening here, and everyone got confused which one to join. But we are here. We are ready to go. It looks like we have the same lineups as we did in the last map. That first map, fantastic map, very close map, 4-2 going to Battalion, and now it's on to the second. This is best of 5, like I did say. It's a best of 5. The first 3 maps are randomly generated, so those maps are definite, but the last 2 maps are going to be selected by the home and away team. So the home will be choosing the 4th map, and away will be choosing the 5th map.
Oh god, the night vision just froze my game. Holy shit.
Yeah, you froze, man.
First objective is going to be the spawn house garage, which is probably one of the hardest objectives to push on Marsoc. Free fire coming out by Valde down onto that lane 3. Unfortunately, unable to hit anyone. Bree pushing up heavy onto that lane 4. Got smokes and flashes coming out. Chowie is gonna pick that lane 4. Chowie spotting Entre. Will take out 1. Chowie taking out Placencia as well. Ivans with a beautiful flash taking out Chowie, getting the refrag down to a 3v4. Ree also on that lane 4 as well. Looks like Ivans is trying to take him out from under. He is managed to take out Ree. Taking out Ree. Ivans cleaning up this lane 4, bringing it down to a 3v3. And the rest of the battalion will stay tucked closer to that objective. We got 2 in front of Spawn House and Shinobi in front of it on the front street, North Street as well, on that tank. The rest of Land Force just staying back, holding steady, waiting for any defense to be aggro. Ivan's the most forward pushed up here, going on top of the slide. The slide is a risk or reward position. You get on top of that slide, you can see that whole backside of that center house, that whole area, but you are entitled to skyline yourself, which means the background is just light enough to where you are just completely exposed and you can be seen very easily. Oh, Maxime is actually, I thought Maxime was on the 2nd floor, but he's actually behind the spawn house. Just holding this line, watching that lane 2 entry by that center house.
Smoke from behind mansion.
When they're just narrowly missing that laser from Maxime. Very tight angle. If he pops up, Maxime will be able to spot him, and he does. While they immediately going down into the ground. Argentino is going to push up towards this lane 1 where he's exposed to Shinobi. Shinobi narrowly missing Argentino. Argentino able to escape those shots. A nice nade, unfortunately not far enough to get Valde. Below, taking out Ivans. Minute left onto the clock. Shinobi taking out Valde. Down to a 1v3 scenario. All 3 defenders next to that objective. Very tucked, watching all those lanes.
But it was a while ago.
Argentino, only 30 seconds left, is gonna hear those 30-second timer go off. Now he has to make a push for it. Shinobi still behind the tank, and the trade coming out. Argentino and Velo trading, and Battalion coming in strong once again onto this second map, taking the first round for themselves. I do apologize. You can't see the you can't see the last two maps. Like I said, it is the best of 5, so the first to 3 will win it. The last two maps, like I said, will be selected by the 2 teams. Home team will be choosing the 4th map, away team will be choosing the 5th. So I do not know what maps those are, but once it is chosen, we will get those maps up there for you guys, so you guys can see what maps they will be playing. Battalion with a nice hold, holding back, holding that objective, able to take them out one by one. Land Force, unfortunately, Argentino last man up, running out of time, 30 seconds left. Had to make a push somehow. And time is of the essence in VREL, because it is not 6 minutes like usual competitive lobbies and competitive matches. We have brought it down to 5 minutes. So you got to strategize. You got to make sure you're pushing up at those moments. Utilities are key. And team play and cooperation is key as well.
What is wrong? I know, right? Look at the laser.
Oh, it looks like there was a reset, because I think they forgot to get that night vision, I'm assuming. So they had to get that round reset in. There's always one on every team. Always one on every team. And just like that, starting right away.
Now we have a dog shit spam. Oh my god.
Línea 4. Hay que atacar, ¿no? ¿Qué van a atacar? Línea 4. Yo ataco línea 2. Va a repechar línea 2.
And unlike Battalion, Land Force, all 5 pushing up heavy. Xiaomi taking out Entre, deciding to slow peek that angle. Getting taken out. Ivan's flashing Shinobi, is going to come around the corner. Ivan's taking out one. Maxime staying back, taking out Valde, pushing up on that lane 1. Down to a 4v3. Ivan's taking out Velo. Free fire coming out. Xiaomi will take out Ivan's. Maxime pushing up towards Argentino's position, unaware. Oh, but Maxime able to turn around and trade with Argentino. Xiaomi right on the other side of Placencia, down to a 1v1, 1v2. Oh no, 1v1. It looks like Argentino was able to down Xiaomi as well. Leaving Ree and Placencia last man standing. Placencia unaware where this last man is. Argentino is down on lane 1, able to make the call out that no pushes has happened lane 1. But Xiaomi is also down next to Placencia, so able to call out if he does hear or see anything from Placencia. Placencia will be able to get that res onto Argentino. Still no comms from Xiaomi though, as Ree make his way to get that res. At the same time, Placencia coming back through that third, and Placencia running into Ree, and Land Force retaliating and taking this next round back. Once again, another map of back and forth, back and forth. And a nice push by Land Force. Refrag after refrag, trade after trade. Bringing it down to a 1v1. Technically a 1v1. A 1.5 versus a 1.5. Unfortunately, Ree got caught trying to go for that res. Placencia able to get the res onto Argentino. And it worked out. Now we got the next objective. The red car OBJ. Starting this third round. 1-1. I do have that night. Okay, good. Like I said, it's so dark even on PC. At the same time, I don't want to increase the night vision too much because I don't want to blind everyone in the stream. Free Fire coming in, smokes immediately getting thrown out. Ree and Goddess Shinobi pushing up that lane 1. Ree spotting Placencia, trying to shoot him through the bush, unable to tag him. Nice smoke landing right onto Ree's position. And trading with Ivans. Since you've seen that body, able to call out that it is a kill. Xiaomi taking on Argentino on that lane 4. Placencia right next to Shinobi. Don't think Shinobi has a C4. Looks like most of the defense is going to be on that lane 4 side. Oh no, an Entre taking out Placencia with the TK, bringing it down to 2v4. Oh, that is unfortunate. Looks like Lamar is giving hot miking with his dogs in the background. Throwing a lot of fire through it, getting flashed. I'm sorry, Valden just spraying for his life. Lamar taking out Shinobi. Down to a 1v3 with the smoke on that objective. Still hot miking Maxime, trying to get another angle onto Nivelo as well. In the meantime, Chowie is still pushed up, spraying through that smoke. Chowie in a nice position to attack Lamar, and Chowie taking out 3 this round. Once again, going back and forth on those Volk attacks. Battalion up 2-1. So because Battalion did start on that Volk side, they do have that Volk advantage, which means that if they continue to win their Volks, no matter what, they will win the map. So Land Force is going to have to win a Marsoc push here eventually to break that Volk advantage. Well, overall, it's a great matchup going back and forth on the Volk rounds. First map going back and forth as well. So we'll see. Land Force is gonna have to win. Like I said, is gonna have to win that Marsoc to break that bulk advantage that Battalion does have. Looks like we got a lot of people in the chat going for Land Force, a couple going for Battalion as well. I do not see the predictions for the map too. I don't know if Foggy did put those up for you guys. Meantime, let's check out these scores. We got for Battalion, Chowie leading the pack with the 7-2, followed by Below 2-2. For Land Force, we have Ivans leading the pack with the 5-3, followed by both Placencia and Argentino going 2-2.
¿Quién quiere? ¿Alguien la agarró? Yo. Vámonos.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
out.
auto. We don't get to pick. It's all auto.
Ooh, if they did do that lane 3 pre-fire, they might have been able to catch 3 to 4 people there. Shinobi pushing quickly through into the center house. Placencia pushing quickly to that lane 2.
Check my line.
And unlike Battalion, looks like Land Force are more heavily defense on lane 2 and 1. Anthony Clamara is going to hear those shots. Will push up towards this area. Maxime looking for Placencia by those boxes. Unable to see him though. Oh, and Placencia did stand up, but unfortunately looked towards the wrong direction. Is going to just miss Maxime. Ivans with a nice angle, taking out Chowie onto that lane 4. Throwing shots towards Entre. Down to a 5v4. Placencia still on this lane 2. Shinobi slowly making his way. Shinobi trying to pre-fire Placencia through the bush, unable to hit his shot. Maxime taking out Ivans. Going low. Shinobi trying to take out Placencia, unable to do so, but Placencia popping up and Shinobi able to take him out, bringing it down to a 3v4. Most of the defense, like I said, is on this lane 2, lane 1 area. Argentino is going to spot Maxime going prone. Argentino will take out Maxime. Clamar taking out Shinobi. Below taking out Entre. Down to a 2v2. Making his way, has made across the south street into that, or the north street into that lane 4. Dangerous position there to go for a flank. Valde changing his position closer towards that objective. Call outs coming up by Argentino, calling out where Ree has made it across. Below pushing towards lane 1, unknowingly the Argentino's right there. Ree taking out Valde. And Argentino doesn't know that Below has made it across, and Below taking out Argentino. A nice push by Below there to sneak up onto Argentino. And Battalion taking that first Marsoc win of this map. And now down to 3-1. Nice push by Battalion. Nice attempt hold by Land Force, able to bring it down to a 2v2, getting those refrags, but unfortunately unable to hold it long enough. And Ree with a nice push across the into the north side, getting that flank onto Valde next to objective. And then Velo doing a good job to sneak up onto Argentino next to that lane 1 car. And this could be it. Either Land Force break their momentum by Battalion, or Battalion wins the second map as well.
Hey, salimos, escucha todo.
No, easy cut.
Got night vision probably.
Easy cut, run reset, I know.
The next defense onto that burning house. OBJ next to lane 4. Smokes immediately coming up. Placencia Ree pushing up aggressively. Shinobi pre-firing that lane 2. And Clamart's dogs giving away his position, getting flashed by Chowie. Possibly double flash. No, okay, that flash was by lane 2. Those dogs are ruining Clamart's pushes here. Both Ree and Chowie. Ree killing Chowie, but not after the trade from Clamart and Chowie. Ivan's pushing up onto that lane 4 as well. Flashing it, unknown that Ree is right there. Placencia crossing Ree's line. I think Ree might be flashed. Shinobi taking out Argentino. Argentino taking out Maxime. Placencia taking out Ree. Down to a 3v2. Besides below, the objective is open. Shinobi is going to rotate from that lane 1, lane 2, and rotate back towards that objective. I know, a 2v3. If Valdepena is still in the way back there. And now smokes are getting thrown onto Shinobi's position. Shinobi trying to rotate now to get a better line. He is able to just barely peek through that line. Ivans with the pre-fire through the fence and the bush, taking out Shinobi with the nice pre-fire through those fences, knowing exactly where those positions are, know exactly where to pre-fire. And that leaves objective pretty open now. Velo still by the spawn house. If Ivan stays low enough, he can sneak up and cap behind those sandbags right there. It looks like they are not going for the cap. It looks like instead they are going to look for this last defender. And Placencia will find him from that center house second floor. And Land Force breaking the streak from Battalion. Trying to make a comeback, winning a Marsoc of their own. A nice push, nice refrags by Land Force there. Clamart able to trade with Chowie. Chowie only down. It got confirmed by Ree with the same angle. Unfortunately, might have cost him that round there. Clamart's dog still giving away his position as well. And wow, a quick start to this sixth round. And they are gonna
Fucking ready up if you're gonna round this shit.
Wi-Fi. They're restarting the fucking router.
Another round reset. Sounds like they readied up intent, but are actually not ready, and they started the round and had to reset because of it. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you guys. It has been a great match so far. Battalion in track here to win that map 2 as well. Map 1, they finished 3-2. This map, or map 1, they finished 4 and 2. Sorry. This map, pretty much on the same track. Land Force is gonna have to continue winning. They did win Marsoc after Marsoc. Battalion won the first Marsoc. Land Force winning the second. Now they just need to win this Volk and tie it up 3-3 and possibly take the map back from Battalion.
If there's 10 out of 10 of starters, if they're not fucking rocket science, how the fuck you do?
No se vayan a cruzar por este lado, por la derecha, cuidado.
No le quieres tirar molotov aquí, sino la 3 o la 2. Cuando me, no, cuando me el lápiz.
Refrag coming out by Valde down that lane 3. Argentino. TKing entry, and oh no, that could be detrimental to this round. Valde, the only one on objective. Once again, Land Force playing far away from the objective. And with that TK, it could be very dangerous here. If they take out Valde, that's an easy cap for Battalion. Re pushing up into the center house, taking out Placencia, and now has control of that center house. Argentino taking out Maxime as well. Shinobi getting the refrag onto Argentino. Velo slowly making his way towards the objective. It is down to a 2v4. Ivan's unsure what to do here. Re taking out Ivan's down to a 1v4. Chowie taking out the last man, and Battalion will win the second map as well. A nice push. Unfortunately, that TK, like I said, could have costed them that round, and it looks like it did. Now we are on to map 3, which is cargo. This CQB being very hard on Land Force right now. So far, Battalion on track to win 3 straight maps. Land Force is gonna have to stop that momentum that Battalion has and try to take this third map to continue playing for the 4th and 5th as well, which, like I said, this is a 5 map this is a best of 5. So the first one will be win 3 maps, will win the series and win the first place and championship of the first season of VREL. So Land Force is gonna have to take this last map, and because it is the best of 5, there are 2 more maps, and because the first, like I said before, because the first maps are predetermined and already selected for the teams, the last 2 will be selected by the teams. So Land Force, since they are home, will be choosing the 4th map, and Battalion choosing the 5th. Now we are on to another rehost. I do wish we could hear intent, but also that could probably give away a lot of the information that the teams are doing as well. So it looks like they are getting ready to start here. This has been a pretty quick match here. Very little time on the in the tent that I've noticed. But we are down to the 3rd map, which is cargo. Battalion up 2 maps, 1 already. They win this map, it is over. They will take the championship and the finals and be the #1 team of the Season 1 VREL Onward.
Make sure don't get yellow.
Free coming down the center by Argentino. Valde and Shinobi no, Valde downing Shinobi. Maxime taking out Valde, immediately refrag. Shinobi is still down. Reed pushing up aggressively below on taking out Argentino. Reed taking out Kamar. Going for the cross. Reed trading with Ivan's already down to a 1v4. Licencia, last man standing onto the objective, getting shot at by below. The revive does come out onto Shinobi, so now down to a 4v1. Boom, below does tag Placencia. Placencia desperately trying to stay alive, but Maxime will take out Placencia. And just like that, less than a minute in, only 52 seconds in, Battalion taking the first, once again, taking the first point of map 3. Like I said, these CQB maps are not in the favor of Land Force right now. Land Force is going to need to figure out how to counteract Battalion's fast speed, quick angles, pre-fires, etc. Because this is it. If they lose cargo, it is over. They wouldn't even get to play a map 4 or map 5. Oh, game, stop scaring me, game. Like Gree taking out 2, Maxime taking out 2, Velo taking out 1. Ivan's only getting 1 kill. Only 1 guy dead on Battalion there on that push. It's like now they're finally taking time in that tent, trying to come up with the counter plan. This is Land Force at the edge of the cliff right now. Oh, and there you go. We do have, oh no, predictions I think are a little late. Now we're on to round 2. Battalion still leading the momentum from Suburbia Night. Smokes immediately getting thrown out. Nice smoke. Running right down into the center. Free fire by Maxime into Kamar. Showy gonna push right down the center. A nice flash, flashing them. Shinobi taking out Argentino. Shinobi downing Placencia as well. Chowy confirming. Down to a 5v3. Chowy taking out, confirming Argentino. Shinobi taking out Entre. And just like that, down to a 2v5. Ivans will take out Reba, get immediately refragged by Chowy, leaving Valdepeña's last man up all the way in the back by their spawn. Chowy and Shinobi hunting for this last man. And the trade. Once again, Battalion coming with that momentum, coming with that speed and pre-fires. Already up 2-0 in less than like 10 minutes into this last map. Next objective going to be the southeast objective next to the propane tank. Very difficult one to push as Marsoc, so Land Force is gonna have to figure out, or Battalion is gonna have to clear that up. But based on what we're seeing by Land Force, they've been playing away from objective, just watching those lines instead. Once again, Land Force taking their time in that tent, trying to come back from this deficit right now. They are down 2 maps already. They lose this one, they're out. They win, they still have 2 more to come back. And like I said, best of 5, they choose the 4th map, so we shall see. We shall see.
Toma, no se quede en el medio. Toma, ven, vas a conectar más acá. Flash, flash.
It's like Placencia already throwing a molly. Flash is coming out quickly. Ivan's being very aggressive, pushing up right now. Reed taking out Ivans. Argentino taking out Maxime. Argentino taking out Ree. Chowie is gonna push Clamart, taking out below. Chowie getting behind Argentino, able to take him out. Shinobi taking out Entre. Placencia taking out Chowie down to a 2v1. Got a Shinobi last man up. Placencia flicking around and taking out Shinobi as well. And Land Force breaking once again Battalion's momentum on this 3rd map. Now all Land Force have to do is just stay consistent. They need this map. They need the next 3 maps, to be honest, to win this. So this is where that fatigue definitely adds to it, because like I said, best of 5. These long matches can be very tiring to people. They can start fatiguing, start making those mistakes, start just not thinking clearly. Being in the headset for this long can definitely tire people out. It has already been over an hour, close to an hour and a half now of this match. And there you go. Someone did get those predictions up. Awesome. Appreciate it, whoever did it. Now down to the 4th round of this last map. Battalion leading 2-1, already winning the first 2 maps. And they go for that perfect run and win all 3 maps straight and end it here now, or will Land Force pick up the pace and win this 3rd map? Once again, a lot of flashes coming out. Chowie is banned. Ivans taking out Chowie. Ivans is going for the cap. Ivans is on the cap. And Ivans getting the cap. Nice 3-4 second cap by Ivans. A beautiful push by Land Force. And Land Force taking the lead with that cap. 3-2. Wow. What a sudden just change of pace by Land Force. Coming in strong and fast. getting that push, getting those nice flashes on Chowie and Shinobi, clearing it up, and Ivan's able to run right up to it and get the cap, not even contested. What a push. And now Land Force are in the lead with the Volk advantage now, and all they need to do is hold this last objective, and they win this third map, and they can bring it down to, like I said, their map choice on map 4. Wow, what a push. That was fast. Less than 30 seconds in, actually. Let's look at these kills for now. Battalion being led by Ree with the 4-4, followed closely. No, both Ree and Chowie with the 4 kills, followed closely by Shinobi with the 3 and 2. Land Force getting led by Argentino with the 4 and 4, followed closely by Ivans with the cap. So technically has 13 kills, and Placencia with the 3 and 2 as well. That's right, a cap adds 10 kills to your KD, in case you did not know that. And it all comes down to this. Free fire coming out by Shinobi. Unable to catch Valde. Valde is going to be very aggressive, pushing up. Ivan's pushing up the Maxime. Ivan's taking out Maxime. Chowie and Valde trading. Chowie is only down though, so they are going to be able to get this res. Ivan watching for this cross. Argentino and retrading as well. Shinobi is going to get this res onto Chowie.
Objective, guys.
Ivan's taking out Chowie. Ivan's getting the refrag. And Shinobi will take out Ivan's, bringing it down to a 3v2. Land Force in favor here. Unfortunately, they're all stuck into this room. All down to Velo and Shinobi. Still a lot of time left. 3.5 minutes left on the timer. They have plenty of time to push up and take these defenders one by one. Getting confirms on the body. Argentino needs to be careful because him and Clamar are lined up. Easy double kill there.
¿Dónde?
Low peeking the angle. Narrowly missing Argentino. Smokes on the objective. Pre-fire coming to Shinobi, taking out Entre. Oh, but below killing Shinobi, unfortunately. Bringing it down to a 1v2. And the pre-fire by Argentino, hearing those footsteps. And just like that, Land Force taking that third map, breaking Battalion streak with that beautiful push on the cap and a great defensive hold. And now we are down to a fourth map. Wow. That was not expected by anyone, not gonna lie. But fantastic work by Land Force here. And now they get to choose that fourth map. And let's see what map they are going to decide to go with. I'm assuming long range. Those CQB maps were very tough on Land Force. So let's see what map they are going to decide to choose here. They probably are going to figure out what map they want. To be honest, I'm expecting a downfall here. 100% expecting a downfall by Land Force. Either that or a long range map like Abandon, something. And that is where they are most comfortable. Land Force definitely most comfortable on those long range maps, long to medium range maps. We still have yet to see. Either way, it's been a fantastic match. Everyone expecting this last map to be the end of it, with Battalion leading it 2-0 in the beginning, but Land Force definitely brought it back nicely, winning the first, winning a Volk, and then getting that cap, and then winning a Volk again. Fantastic work by Land Force there. And we are still yet to see what this last map is going to be. And yup. And everyone knows what that means. We are going to downfall, baby. Just like I predicted. Downfall is a very strong map for Land Force, based on my experience against them. And we're in for a treat, boys. In for a treat. I know a couple of Battalion people very strong on this map, but this map definitely favors Land Force here, and this is their way of bringing this back and possibly taking it to a fifth map decider, guys. 5th map decider. Wow. That is just insane to me. So let's get right in there. First objective is going to be Kilo Bungalow. All the same players here, and like I said, running this long in any match, going for this long, it's already past the hour and 30 mark. Going for this long, playing this many maps can definitely be tiring. So whichever team can just stay consistent, stay calm-headed, and bring this back and continue fighting at their strongest. And with this map selection, Land Force are expecting to play their strongest right now. It's good to see everyone hyped about that cargo win by Land Force. Hyped about that cap as well. Chat's going crazy right now. And now we got predictions up for you guys for this downfall. And we'll see how it goes. Battalion on that Volk first though. And let's get started on this map for round 1, guys. It has been a great match so far. Got 3 staying next to that Marsoc tower, while 2 pushing up onto that South Valley. Looks like Resurgence, or sorry, Battalion. Looks like Battalion. Nice little line set up here, watching those crosses. Placencia making his way far north. Very dangerous push. Chowie watching that north side. Argentino taking out 1 already. On the objective too. With a nice angle from South Marsoc, North Marsoc, sorry. Chowie taking out Placencia in the north. Shinobi made it into the lower dumpster side room. That could be dangerous for this push in the south. Sorry about that. I totally just punched my mic. Hopefully I didn't go through and bust your eardrums. Chowie rotating into that Volk tower. Could be dangerous for Argentino here. This is in an angle though where he's not able to be seen. Valdez is in that White House though, where the angle that Chowie is watching. Two minutes left on the clock. Land Force is gonna have to make their push here. Calling out Ree in that center hotel. Argentino does spot Chowie in that Volk tower. Shinobi is going to run around into the south side here. Shinobi catching Clamart. Minute and 30 left. Land Force is going to have to make their push here eventually. Shinobi spotting Argentino. Smoke's getting thrown onto Shinobi's position that Argentino was calling out. Valdepeña's making his way down the center part. Might be spotted by Chowie though. Flash is coming out. A nice smoke onto Ree. Unfortunately, a little low. Valde taking shots towards Shinobi. But Shinobi hiding in those windows, able to take out Valde. Valde trying to make his push. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ivan's pushing up. Ivan's taking out Shinobi. Below, taking out Argentino. Down to a 1v3 with 30 seconds left on the clock. And Ree will take out Ivans. And once again, Battalion taking that first round, as we've seen in all these maps. Battalion up 1-0 on Latin Force map. Just Latin Force map choice. Just look at those scores though. Just like Wolf God was saying in the chat, it has been nice and even and symmetrical there. Battalion winning 4-2, 4-2 on the first two maps. Land Force winning 4-2 on the third map. And we'll see if we'll get another 4-2 on this fourth map as well. A lot more time is spent on the tent on this map, that's for sure. Now we're back onto the second round. Battalion up 1-0.
Which army is that?
And Entre, make it into that South Brothel. Argentino is trying to make it into that North Center bungalow. Might be able to make it because of that smoke. Didn't make it. Below, unable to hit his shots thanks to that smoke. And now Argentino's in a dangerous position for Battalion here. Licencia possibly spotting Chowie.
Chris, le gros call le deuxième bungalow.
Literally in front of, behind red truck, upper red truck.
Ree has made his way all the way up to North Hotel. They're desperately trying to clear that center bungalow. As long as Argentino just stays there and stays tucked, they're gonna be worried about him. Argentino taking out Shinobi.
Creo que ahí te va uno, Argentino.
Ivan's watching this north side. Might get caught by Ree in that North Hotel. Two coming into the south towards Placencia's line.
Me dice si baja Argentino y me... Bueno, ok.
Il était où? I don't know, dude. Aucune idée. Elle reste tête, on va push.
Argentino spotting Ree trying to rotate from the North Hotel. Ivan's getting the call out. Ivan might peek it. And just narrowly missing Ree. We got three in that upper dumpster. Chowie, Maxime, and Velo. While Ree is still in this north side, trying to clear up that center still on Argentino. Looks like Falde taking over Shinobi's position here. Placencia spotting him, unable to hit his shots. Argentino taking out Chowie, still in that center. Argentino also taking shots towards him. Ivan's taking out Ree in the north. Argentino taking out Below in lower dumpster. Maxime taking out Entramar, unknown that he is last man standing. Now making his way, but Placencia holding that line will take him out. And Land Force with the 4-man defense holding this strong. Placencia clearing him up from that center bungalow. Once again, back and forth. We're going back and forth here on this fourth map. Nice hold by Land Force, just staying tucked. Battalion unable to do anything, especially with that Argentino in that center bungalow. Very dangerous position for any defender to be left in. It's just a strong position because he can see both sides of those crosses there from the north to the south. That's a position you have to clear whenever you see a defender in there. Now let's see if we're just gonna go back and forth on these Volk attacks. So far, Battalion winning the first Volk, Land Force winning the second. Now let's see if Battalion can continue the streak and continue winning that Volk. They do have that Volk advantage, like I explained earlier. As long as they keep winning Volk, they will win the map. Land Force is gonna have to win a Marsoc here eventually. The next objective is going to be the Hilo 2 story, or HQ as some people call it. Battalion starting to feel the pressure here.
Tienen una salida.
Argentino immediately going to that long angle. Orvalo and Shinobi. Chowie pushing up aggressively towards red truck. Chowie taking out Argentino. Placencia getting the immediate refrag once again inside of that center bungalow. So it's now down to a 4-4. Besides that, most of this defense is watching that objective. Ree is the only one furthest into the south on that center hotel. Shinobi might have spotted Ivans in that north brothel. So far, it's been very quiet. Already 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left on the clock. Battalion staying very tucked. Below, pushing up into that Volk tower. Placencia is making his way into the Hilo. Ree is staying very tucked. They do not know that Ree is even there. Shinobi gonna peek this. Shinobi taking shots towards Ivan. Unaware that Placencia is right there waiting. Shinobi pre-firing, taking out Placencia, but once again another refrag. Ivan taking out Shinobi, and another refrag. Ree taking out Ivans. Down to a 2v3. 2 minutes left in Valde, all the way up on the South Mountain. That could be dangerous with the time we have left.
Hay que puchar, o si no, no vamos a llegar.
And it left below. The only one that can actually see this cross onto this objective. Ree could possibly stand up and go, but if Clamart can make it past below and Ree could possibly be a cap if he's quick enough. "30 seconds left. Valdez still all the way on the south. There's that 30-second timer. Valde trying to make his way. Valde is not going to reach that objective in time, though. Clamart is the only one close enough to do any damage. "12 seconds left. Clamart is not making his push. 10 seconds left. And there he goes. 5, 4, 3. And Maxime coming out at the right time. Once again, Valde too far away to make it. Running out of time there. Ree getting that final kill onto him. And Battalion doing a good job to hold steady and hold tight, winning this Volk round, keeping that Volk advantage. Already down 2-1. A lot of chat happening right now. It all comes down to land force. Like I said, Battalion having that vocal advantage, land force is gonna have to take. He's gonna have to take this. What's it called? Sorry, words. Land force is gonna have to win a Marstock to take control of that vocal advantage that Battalion has. Oh, what the?
You better kill all of them, man. You better kill all of them. That's all I'm saying. You better get a fucking ace with that goddamn thing. I'll never complain again about you using a sniper. You kill all of them. That's all. Easy kills. If you kill 3, I'll shut up. I'll never talk shit again.
Shall we hold in this long angle? Valentino is watching as well. I think Lamar is pushed up into that lower red. Placencia taking out Maxime. Chawi trying to take out Argentino, unable to hit the shot though.
I cannot smoke. He's under the fucking smoke.
Gotta Shinobi taking shots for Valde. All the way into that lower dumpster. Smoke's coming out. Reed pushing up. Making to the second floor. Argentino is gonna take him out though. Down to a 5v3. Land Force staying strong on this defense. Italian stuck on this north side. Not a... Argentino downing Shinobi as well. Oh no! And the lobby breaks. No way! Did the lobby break or did I break? Nope. Yep. The lobby did break. Oh no. Oh. What are the odds of that? Oh no. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate right now. Extremely unfortunate. Hold on one second while we try to deal with this here. In the meantime, I am joined here by Chandler Sullivan, our VRL commissioner.
What up?
So the lobby just crashed.
Okay, it's not just me. I was trying to find it. I
Yeah.
couldn't find it anywhere.
Lobby did just crash, so now we're trying to figure out what's happening here. All right, we will be back. Don't worry, we'll be back and we'll fix it all. are back. We did make it back. We got the same objective and everything, and the scores are fixed. We'll get everything fixed as well. Everyone can take a nice little breath. In the meantime, I am joined here by Chandler Sullivan, the VREL commissioner, and Rambo, VREL mod. Say hola.
What up?
Oh, I forgot to put. Oh, there you go. I got Chandler in here. Or Rambo in here. Say hello, Rambo.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, since this is the finals for the season 1, I wanted to make sure we got the mods in here, got, you know, everyone in here, so we can all give a big thanks here at the end of this match. So unfortunately the lobby crashed there for a sec, but we are back and we are good to go. Everything will be fixed afterwards, and yeah, we are going already. Battalion is still in the lead with the 2-1.
Wait, we're not throwing this round, or we're throwing next round? I don't get it.
Next round.
Shinobi confused is what I asked them to do to fix everything. But we are here. We're good to go.
I click your radio. Same spot.
Chow, we're taking shots towards Argentino. Unable to hit him. Argentino making it into that position. Also flying towards Chowie's position. Oh, Mike? Okay, good. Everything's on.
Yeah, Latin Force is gonna have to look for a tight defense on this one if they want a chance to keep pushing through.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I mean, Alpeña's taking out Maxime from that lower dumpster. Nice shot. And like you guys know, this is a 4th round, but it is technically the second. Land Force has only won 1 map. Battalion has won 2. So if they lose this map, it is over. Battalion has won 3. Best of 5. So yeah, 3 wins, 3 map wins is the match win. So Land Force are at the edge of the cliff right now, just barely winning over Cargo. And the 4th map was chosen by the home team, which is Land Force. So Downfall was chosen by Land Force. The next map, if it goes to the 5th map, will be chosen by Battalion. Shall we taking out Argentino?
Got the fucking...
Yeah.
4v4.
Ivan's taking out Velo
Uno abajo que iba corriendo.
from that west bungalow. Bringing it down to a 3v4. Land Force still holding strong on this defense. Battalion has yet to push even near that objective. Chowie making his way towards lower dumpster.
You listen to Ree?
No, I'm watching Clamar right now, right next to Chowie. Has the line on Chowie. Chowie just behind the wall though. As long as Clamar can hit his shots while Chowie tries to cross. Valdepeña is fighting over here. In the meantime, Chowie is still holding tight in the north. Ree pushing up, pre-firing Valdepeña. He's gonna trade, but Ree is only down though. Ivan's in a good position to clean up. Might be waiting for the res. Nope, Ivan will take him out. Chowie pushing up towards lower dumpster. And besides Clamart, the objective is pretty open from this north side. Licencia in the Hilo bungalow, and Ivan's all the way in west. Ivan's taking out Shinobi, bringing it down to a 3v1. Chowie last man standing. Minute and 30 left on the clock. Amar making sure to stay completely silent right now. Chowie unaware that he's right under him. Chowie is making it down into the crater 2-story. Clamart just narrowly missing him. I don't know if he saw him though. And Clamart with the nice angle taking Chowie out through the window. And Land Force tying it up 2-2. Back and forth Volk rounds, man. Land Force is gonna have to win that Marsoc round. They are gonna jump in here, but they are just gonna throw this round. That way we can get a new fresh objective because this objective was played twice already. So now everyone.
No, I'm saying it's our turn to play defense, not on this objective. But I'm saying, what do we do about that? You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Another round. We throw
Land Force and Battalion just both confused about what's happening, what needs to be done. As long as the captain understands, that's all that matters. Now we're killing Shinobi. Now they're just running around having a good time, taking a nice little breather. Looks like they are gonna meet up actually. Ree says doesn't matter, starts killing his team. Oh, and the nade.
This objective.
Oh, and luckily we did not get the same objective that we have already done. And yep, they are switching sides. Perfect. So we can change these names.
I'm on it.
Thank you. Land Force, Land Force. Yep, Land Force versus Land Force. That's how we're gonna do things.
Yeah.
Should we get everything nice and switched here? Land Force tying it up 2-2
against Latin Force.
Against Land Force. Okay, you did it. Sorry guys, Chandler's a slow typer. We all know it.
No, it wouldn't let me select the.
But he got it.
I was trying to highlight it.
It takes 2 minutes to type every single time.
Yep, he sure does.
You know what, Rambo? Get me out of
Next objective being this lower dumpster. Land Force tied 2-2. Battalion still has that Volk advantage. Land Force is gonna have to win a Marsoc here eventually. On their map selection, I might add as well. Map 4 is their map selection. Maybe we'll see another 4-2. I mean, we've been seeing 4-2s across the board the entire match. Battalion winning the first two, 4-2, 4-2, and then Land Force winning the third, 4-2. And now it's 2-2, so we'll see.
You know, I talk about it on stream on this objective all the time. This is one of the trickiest objectives that you can attack, especially if you get the quick spawn on the North Brothel and the other team catches you out there, because if you're caught out, pretty much handing them a Happy Meal to get around you and kill you pretty darn quick. I think the last game I was casting, I think they got this round done in about 2 minutes.
Oh yeah. And then not only that, like I always say this, every time it's this lower dumpster, and just in case we get that quick spawn, because you don't know what spawn you're gonna get on Marsoc when the round starts. So I always make sure everyone is crouched. Because if you're crouched on this spawn, on this quick spawn, which is right here, the defenders can't see you, because the defenders also spawn right across, right next to that objective, so they'll be able to see you if you're standing. Yep. So you have to make sure you're spawning crouched just in case you get that quick spawn, so that they don't know that you get that quick spawn. And while you're crouched, you can crawl all the way, I think, up to like here, the middle road, and stand up, which is where they can no longer see you. The defenders can no longer see you.
Yeah, it's one of those objectives where you're given two equally advantageous spawns as Marsoc. You either get that quick spawn, or you get the spawn in the southeast behind the Marsoc twin buildings. They definitely provide their advantages and disadvantages.
Oh yeah.
Personally, I prefer the southeast spawn behind the twins. Gives you a little more room to play, and they can't catch you right away.
Definitely. Yep. Two very dangerous spawns on Marsoc. Or you can have the worst luck and get that far northeast spawn.
Yeah. Gives the Volk a really good amount of time to get to spots that you wouldn't expect them to be in.
Yep.
Like a player in this game, Valipenas, he happens to slip through offensive lines and gets around, or he finds the most dark corner and puts himself in it. Or like this objective specifically, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him in the center bungalows.
Oh yeah, land forces is known to get into those very far forward positions. Props to them, because that means they have those lines. They know the lines. They know the routes they need to take to get to these forward positions. They know how to call each other out, which spawn it is, etc. And they can get into these forward positions that no Marsoc will ever expect. And like I said, I played them twice in 1 week, and it was quite frustrating, because you're just running up on Marsoc and all of a sudden you get killed right next to you. You're like, how? Like when? You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
Land Force is one of those teams. They play the spots nobody will ever expect, and they have been last couple of times I've seen them play or played against them. They really turn the tables on you and force you to always be defensive, whether you're Marsoc or Volt.
Oh yeah.
Because they're always on the push as best as they can. They want to take over the map and just shove you into a corner and say you're done.
Yep.
But in Spanish.
And all that shows is that they are really well practiced, and they put in time to coordinate with each other. They've done really well, so you gotta give some credit.
Speak of coordinating, they gotta coordinate really well because they did get the quick spawn. They all were down, so the Volk shouldn't have any idea that they're up there.
Yep, just like I said, you're all down. And that means that Antino can be a very big danger to them, because if he gets up on the second floor and look at the second floor, he can catch Shinobi pushing up, which is exactly what's about to happen right now. Antino taking out Shinobi.
There it is.
But now the Battalion now know that they have that quick spawn, so now, as you can see, Ree trying to make his way up into Marsoc, which Placencia is ready for. No, Placencia cannot see.
One down.
Below does take out Entre. And Ree makes it all the way up to that Marsoc, now knowing where that spawn is. Going for a very wide flank, it looks like. He's not stopping. He's continue running through that. He's going to that center. Argentino taking out below, only down in him though. And Ree trying to make his way into the south center bungalow. There's the confirm now.
Yeah, that leaves them at 3.5, leaving the west side a little more open than they probably want it to be. But Reed does hunker down in the south center bungalow, being able to give a line across the front of objective.
And we also got Chowie in the South Valley also looking that west side as well. But it looks like instead he's going to rotate now, knowing that that objective is pretty wide open right now.
Yeah, he's lucky Argentina wasn't looking out that window. He might have gotten caught pretty easily.
Looks like they are pretty invested on remaking into that center bungalow, because Land Force knows above all else that being that center bungalow as a defender is very dangerous for any Marsoc push.
Yeah, they must be very aware of it, especially if Ivans is on his stomach crawling across as Father Banas makes the cross.
Chowie taking out Argentino North Brothel. Bringing it down to a 3-3. Now we got Ivans and Valde making their way into the far east. Ivans just got spotted by Ree.
Yeah, Ree is going to be looking for this late angle for these players. Even though he got the spot, he's able to get the call out, but he's going to wait to hear some steps or even get that late angle looking in the south.
Looks like Placencia might have spotted Chowie peeking over that wall. Placencia still in that near that spawn onto that Marsoc or Wolf Tower. Ivan's trying to make some noise. In the meantime, Valde is making his way to this backside, which could be dangerous for Chowie, because Chowie is pretty exposed from the southwest. 2 minutes left, and Landforce has already timed out a few times this match too. You do need to be cautious of those times.
Making himself known in White House. Batards taking shots over where Chowie might have been seen either catching the corner or just taking some pop shots at those windows. But Reed does take him out up in the White House, making it a 2v3 in favor of Battalion.
Ooh, and Reed taking out Ivans as well. Ivans, I think, trying to throw a flash through the window. Unfortunately, exposed himself a little too much.
A good smoke out there. Take these last shots.
Oh, Placencia. That leaves that objective pretty open. If he can get by that wall and make it across, he could get there. That's why Maxime is going to try to rotate back around where Placencia is going to spot him. Oh, but Maxime, for some reason, Placencia didn't take the shots and Maxime was able to spin around and take him out.
Yeah, see, Latin Force had the right idea, trying to get the ramp around on this defense, because this is one that you need to attack from all sides. You can cap from in the basement of lower dumpster, or you can get inside the closet, or even just cap right on top of it. I think upstairs too, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like we got newcomers in the chat coming in here, checking out the scores. Yep, as you can see in the leaderboard, Battalion winning the first two, 4-2, 4-2. Landforce winning third one with the nice cap by Ivans, I might add too, which is Cargo 4-2. And now we're down to map 4, which is Landforce pick on Downfall, which Battalion is leading with the 3 and 2. And this is it. Like I said, Landforce have their heels on the edge of that cliff. Very dangerous here. This is where the pressure is on. Battalion already in the lead, already able to win one more round to win this map, which will win them the match entirely. Landforce just needs to hold this.
If you're Battalion right now, actually the pressure is kind of on for you as well, because you got to close up shop and put them away.
Yep. And they try to do that on Cargo. They actually, I can tell they were very confident on that Cargo. They were feeling it. They were in the lead for a sec there. They were out in the lead 2-1, and then Ivans just runs in, gets that cap, and then that pressure's on again, once again, and then they win that map. So now Battalion, yeah, Battalion definitely feeling the pressure, because now they need to make sure they finish this off where they couldn't on Cargo. And like I said, the unlucky spawn, Battalion getting the far northeast spawn in Villa.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how the tables turn, especially with this farther spawn. It's going to give Latin Force that time to get to those spots that nobody's going to expect.
Exactly where Placencia is running to right now. Chowie might not see it happen. Below does catch Argentino trying to get up onto that south watch. Valde trading with Chowie as well. And just like that, we're down to a 3.5 versus 4. And Valdepeñas pushing up. Has made it all the way into Hilo 2 story, actually. Spotting Ree, taking out Ree. Like you said, Landforce, the moment they learn those spawns, they can push up into positions like that. And Placencia, just like that, taking out 2.
Yeah, pick him off one by one. That's already putting him up. And especially with who's out there, Argentino out on the south watch. He's still a good call-out position.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna be able to catch people. And they're not gonna know because nobody's able to confirm the kill because they called him dead.
Yep. And that's dangerous. Gotta make sure you confirm those kills. Oh, stuck in the wall.
Yeah, I've seen a couple players just decide to give up and not realize how important their position might be if they're positioned like Argentino.
Oh yeah.
They'll just sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm down," and just give a location, or if they trade with somebody, I traded, and then just sort of sit there and do nothing. The down person is a lot more important than anybody can tell. Anybody can realize, and these top teams are really going to show how important they can be. Though they only have a minute of intel is better than none.
Yep, exactly. So in any competitive match, if you get downed You don't need to give up. You just stay there, and you can make a call out that can literally change the entire that can shift the entire round for your team.
Hay uno en marzo, uno en marzo.
Licencia spotting Shinobi, making the call out. Now Argentino's gonna know where he needs to be looking to make these call outs. I mean, like you said, he's way up there in that South Watch. He can see that the whole crosses. He can see pretty much everything besides the South Valley.
Yeah, like I said, we were talking earlier, getting on that south side to get that opening. That's what Batallion's working on. But I just passed Argentino, and he is giving these descriptive call-outs to be able to get around them. And if you look in the far north, Placencia really going for that rotation around to see if he can get Maxime and Shinobi.
Yeah, Placencia going for a long flank. Got into a nice position too to catch him onto that Marsoc. It looks like Shinobi and Maxime are instead going to push into the valley at that exact moment, but that could also be dangerous. Flanks are risk and reward. It's hard to just stay put when you're flanking and so far away from that objective, because if your teammates start dying, you have a long way to go.
Yeah, Ivans does have a tight angle on this opening. It might be a little too tight to catch him.
He
doesn't miss. He kills Shinobi, leaving them 1v3 in favor of Latin Force. Argentino's dead, but they do know, they have the call out that Maxime is out here.
And Clamart and the side here is going to look towards the south as long as he spots Maxime. And Argentino is already down as well, and he does spot Maxime's head, just barely sticking out. Didn't take the shot though. Instead, gonna wait until he's a lot more exposed. And there goes the shots.
That is gonna force a rotation, or at least some. There it is, the util coming out.
Ooh.
On the center bungalow. It is a 2v1.
Maxime almost nailing the nade, but using that nade as a distraction to peek out and take out Entre.
Leaving only a minute left on the clock. This is going to be a tight push for Maxime. Needing to take out either 2 Latin Force members or get into that objective and get a really quick cap.
Placencia so far away too. Ivans has made his way into the basement. In case you did not know, in any of these lower objectives, such as Hilo 2-story or this objective, you can cap in that basement room as well as the front side. But Placencia trying to rotate, gets spotted by Maxime. Maxime only 30 seconds left. Placencia just needs to play time right now.
Maxime is out of utility, and that would be very, very good for him to have at this sort of standoff. With 20 seconds left on the clock, Placencia throws it out.
A nice flash. It does hit Maxime too. Now Maxime's in a tough position.
It's gonna force a timeout.
Ivans running out, throwing a C4, unable to hit it. As long as Ivans doesn't peek either, that objective's clear. 5 seconds left on the clock. Maxime is too far away. And just like that, Land Force tying it 3-3.
Getting the last kill right as the timer is over. Round 7 decider.
Oh yeah.
It's on round 7. Wow.
You know, just like Rambo said, Battalion, you had your push, but the pressure is still on for you to close this map out, and that is probably one of the hardest things I've actually come to find, is that confidence. Once you're out to 3 points, it's hard to overcome and really buckle down and make sure you finish the map out, and that's really showing right now.
Yep.
In 2 kind of ways. You can get bad tilted, which is you let a play impact your state of mind, and then you can get good tilted, which is you have a lead and you put your foot off the gas, and then now you give it up. So always got to put the foot on the gas and finish the job.
This objective was already played, unfortunately. Yeah, and they're asking what they need to do right now. Oh, it looks like instead they're just gonna go ahead and do a rehost. Probably the best idea there. We're gonna go ahead and hit that rehost. Hopefully they get this new objective that we haven't seen yet. All right, and we are back. Got a new, fresh objective, which is going to be upper dumpster now. The objective right next to the last objective they just played. And the teams are tied 3-3. And now both teams are feeling the pressure immensely right now. Battalion can end it all here now. Final, just ending it here. Or Land Force can take it and win their second map, and now it's gonna 2-2 on map wins between Land Force and Battalion, taking it to a 5th map decider. Either way, it's been a fantastic final match on this championship, and both of these teams are really gunning for it. They really want this win.
Let's be honest, I think everyone at home wants to see that decider map.
Oh yeah. Everyone wants to see it. But I am kind of upset that they did break the streak. I mean, it was going 4-2, 4-2, 4-2 on all 3 maps, and now it's 3-3. Ugh. Come on, guys. You gotta keep it even.
That's why.
Where's the consistency?
But like I said, Land Force is gonna have to win a Marsoc round. And this is it. This is the Marsoc round they need to win. And they actually get that quick spawn too. Luck on Land Force side with these spawns right now. Ivan's gonna check for that push onto that White House. It looks like none of them are gonna commit into pushing up though. Ree is just gonna stay at the back of that South Valley. Argentino picking off a low right off the bat here, trying to cross the lower dumpster. Now they're feeling the pressure. Chowie has made it all the way up into Marsoc Twins, where Valde is also pushing up there to catch that flank. Chowie spotting out Valde. Sensia holding that angle onto objective. Spotting Shinobi's shoulder, unable to take him out though. Smokes getting thrown onto that objective. Nice smokes too, blinding Shinobi. Shinobi might have to run out here eventually. He's gonna toss a flash. No, decides not to. Placencia once again missing. Argentino with a nice long angle, taking out Ree, peeking up that South Marsoc, or that South Valley. And now they're feeling the pressure on that objective. Maxime and Shinobi near objective. Smokes blocking Shinobi's view. Shinobi is just gonna have to play by sound right now. But Placencia doing a good job watching the top half, and the smokes do go away just in time too. And Ivan's trying to make it to the West Church. Barely makes it. Shinobi just missing the shots. Chowie is gonna peek over that South Valley. It's still 5 up for Land Force, 3 for Battalion. And this is where the pressure is even more on right now. Ivan has made it into that West Church. Argentino still holding that long angle towards Chowie's position. Ivan's taking out Chowie, and just like that, it is left to Shinobi on objective and Maxime on near objective, but on the other side in the basement. Smokes coming out. Nice smokes to block that push for Ivan.
He's getting the wrap round. How did that
once again, a very nice smoke. Yep, very nice smoke onto that uplink. A lot of smokes coming out right now. Shinobi is completely blind. Valde taking out Maxime. Shinobi is not pushing out. Ivan's trying to come up for that cap. Ivans is on the objective. Shinobi trying to spray through, unable to get it. Can Ivans get the cap? And Ivan's getting the cap. Ending downfall 5 and 3. The second cap for Ivan today. Still 5 men up for Battalion. Wow.
4 men up for Land Force.
Or 4 men up for Land Force. Yeah, sorry.
Wow, now talk about momentum shifts. What a way to close a map. We're gonna go on this next map with all the momentum in the world. It's
Yep.
gonna be up to the Bataillon to stop that momentum. Wow.
And we are on to a 5th map decider. Wow.
Battalion's pick.
Battalion's
This is
pick.
gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is what it's about. You know, everyone at home wants to see that decider, right?
I'm telling you, this is a fantastic championship match, man. It's very rare where you see championship matches like this go to the last map. It all comes down to what pick, and to be honest, I think Battalion is gonna pick Subway. We haven't seen Subway, and I know they're pretty strong on Subway. So, and they as you can see, they were pretty strong on that CQB on Shipyard and Suburbia. They did lose cargo though, but I think they will take it into Subway. They are deciding right now.
They might also go Snow Peak. I know that some of them really like Snow Peak.
Yep, Snow Peak as well. But just based on the
pattern, yeah. Subway's a likely pick.
That's going to take a lot of coordination, really thinking about what map they want to play. This is a very important match. Both teams are 2-2. This decider is important.
This is it. I mean, for both of these teams, this is it.
Have we talked about what they're competing for?
No, we have not. You want to go ahead?
Here it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So first place is going to be receiving 5 of the Apto Wasp gun stocks from one of VRL sponsors, Mammoth VR. And then second place, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be winning the G Fuel. Is that second or third place?
Second.
That's double checking. I remember a lot of conversation going around of people saying, "Well, we should throw so we can get the jerseys."
Yeah.
Everybody wants the jerseys.
I mean, who wouldn't, right? Jerseys are always nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, second place is getting 5 Bobo VR straps with battery, and then 5 G Fuel gift boxes. And then, of course, first place gets the title of champion for the very first season of VREO.
Oh yeah, and what a season it's been, man. It's been a fantastic season for all these teams. Very competitive season too. A lot of teams playing for that top spot. Not only that, throughout the finals, in the finals, it is single elimination, so everyone is feeling the pressure in those finals to continue trying to stay at that top. And just like I said, Battalion has chosen Subway. We're going to another CQB map. Battalion showing that CQB pressure on that Shipyard of Suburbia. So let's see if they can continue that momentum on that CQB, or if Land Force have figured them out. Land Force, I mean, they did well on cargo. They got the cap. They won it. Brought it to downfall, very long range map. They won that. Another cap once again. Both caps by Ivan, I might add. Very close, very close. And once again, we added another guy here. I forgot to introduce him. Foggy, say hello. Oh, Foggy.
I think Foggy's got us pulled down a little bit. He's been watching the stream.
Okay. He's deafened. Foggy is here. Once again, like I said, at the end of all this, we're all gonna have a word here. All the mods, commissioner, etc. But we are on downfall. And it's
me and Foggy are texting right now because Foggy doesn't want to miss first.
Or Subway, yeah, sorry. As you can tell, I'm feeling the fatigue as well from this match. It's been A crazy match, very long. I mean, that's another thing too. Like I've said before, fatigue can definitely hit anyone in these long matches, man. Being in that VR headset, all those high pressure moments, high pressure plays, the constantly adrenaline rushes at times can definitely be tiring to a lot of people. So it's just got to make sure you stay consistent, keep that energy up. And I mean, they've been going on for about what? Going 2 hours now. About 2 hours and a half about. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long one.
It's been a long match.
We do have all of our players in, just waiting for them to ready up and get it kicking.
Yeah. The first objective gonna be the objective everyone loves, which is that center platform.
I don't know who everyone is.
Yeah, it's called sarcasm. Center platform is probably one of the most infuriating and hardest to push as Marsoc. But even sometimes, depending on the teams, even as hard to defend on Volk as well. Very difficult objective on both sides, because on Volk you have so many different entrances that these Marsoc can push in through that you have to make sure you have someone at least holding each line. And then on Marsoc, same thing. You have so many areas a defender can hide and tuck in and watch those. That any push through anywhere is very dangerous. Defense is your defense is up all the time.
Yeah, you know, that transition from Downfall to Subway, you still hold that Volk advantage, because Subway especially, you get to sit and wait in these dark corners and really use your sound just like you could on Downfall, and look for those either long angles or just wait for somebody to cross you.
Yep.
And just as I'm saying waiting, we're done waiting and I hear some timer clicks and they're about to get
got canceled out.
I know.
They're
they
teasing.
Really got me there.
They're just teasing. They're teasing this final map decider.
My segue was pretty good, then they broke it.
Man, hate when they break segues, man. And just like you're talking about Volk advantage, Land Force is gonna have that Volk advantage here.
1, 2, 3.
Battalion keeping their spirits up, still hyping themselves up, trying to keep that energy up high. Licencia as well. It's good to see both of these teams are still high energy, high what's the word
Spirits.
High something, man. It's high something, dude.
Intensity. High stake.
No, it's not happiness. Spirits. High spirits.
I said that already.
Did you? Oh, I missed that. I apologize. Dude, I'm feeling the fatigue for these teams, man. Anytime there's a high pressure play, I'm feeling that pressure for them, man. Both of these teams are doing fantastic work. Just, it's been insane. And it looks like we got 3 pushing in heavy through the south basement. We only have Entre watching that service entrance. We do have that south defense and that south defense as well, so that suppressive fire is going to hold them back long enough. They do have to be careful for this Marsoc push down from the basement.
Yeah, Shinobi and Rhea really trying to make this this push work. Oh, there you go. That's what they're waiting for, the C4. They're probably waiting for a flanker of some kind.
We have Placencia and Argentino both on this by this north train cart, ready for a push from this side as well. And like I said, there is 3 pushing up from the basement. Argentino in a nice position to catch him right now. Just taking out below. Shinobi taking out Entre from across the way. Argentino trading with Maxime.
Argentino's only down, and he's going to get revived with Placencia and Chowie going to be coming up those south sub stairs. Possibly catching
Chowie taking out Argentino. Is down to a 3v. Placencia with a nice flank, taking out Chowie, running down into the basement. Down to a 2v3. Shinobi, taking out Valde. Valde trying to rotate closer towards that objective. And that leaves that north pretty open. Placencia still staying inside of that basement. But it might have been a good call because Shinobi and Ree are going to rotate down into the basement.
There's one above us, Shinobi. One above us. In the south track.
Shinobi did follow Ree into service. Yeah, and they do. Turning the tide. Battalion up 2-1.
And Ivan needs to be careful because they can't come in through that north and cap behind that map. Because Ivan doesn't, he might have an angle to actually catch that. Actually, yeah, he does have an angle to catch them actually pushing there, and that's exactly what Ree is doing, and Shinobi as well. Both of them splitting up nicely, coming in from different directions, trying to catch this last guy.
Yeah, they're gonna slow down a little bit, take peeks on both stairs to see if they can find them. They got a minute 30 left to take care of them or get onto objective. Ooh, there's a C4 there.
Oh, and Ivan taking out Shinobi with a nice angle. And that leaves Ivan and Ree last man up. Ree trying to make his way from the north side. If he stays low here, he can easily creep up and go for that cap.
Ooh, Ivan exposing himself just almost too much.
Exactly what Ree's gonna do. Ree's gonna drop onto this track, get very low, and head peek this railing. But Ivan is looking actually under the bench as well, holding a head peek of his own. Is Ree gonna be able to spot him in time? He does. And Ree taking out Ivan in a 1v1 scenario, and Battalion once again, as you notice in all the maps, taking that first round. And what an important round too. It was not just any round, it was a Marsoc round, which can take away that Volk advantage. It does take away that Volk advantage that Land Force does have.
Yeah, especially on that objective, the Marsoc push is really hard to do no matter where you come from, whether you're coming from the service, south side or the north side, or even through Horseshoe. They're able to get you covered from multiple angles, especially the dark ones that you're not going to expect. Again, it's Latin Force. But they were happy to check those dark corners, get those small lines, and be able to capitalize on Ivan's doing that small peek just like Ree was doing.
Yep. And Battalion, I mean, it came down to a 1v1, so Land Force definitely putting up a fight in the CQB scenarios. We'll see how Land Force is going to retaliate here after that Volk win. They do have to win a Marsoc now to get that Volk advantage back from Battalion. I do hope I'm not blinding you guys. I do have night vision. Let's lower that night vision down just a little bit. I don't want to blind anyone.
Looks pretty good. I haven't seen anybody complain.
I know sometimes in the casters they forget that night vision can be lowered and higher, and sometimes they leave it at default, which is midway, which is very bright.
Yeah, mine's barely past the lowest.
Yep. And to add to that, also comes down to the specific caster's monitors too. If their monitor is just originally dark, they will brighten that up even more.
Land Forcing it like como va. Yours is still high.
Yeah. Always good to see, man. Both of these teams having a great time.
Where you going for that push-up Horseshoe?
The pre-fire coming into the basement to stop Shinobi from pushing up. Shinobi is going to stay on that stairway, though.
He might be caught by Ivans here, but he rotates out. Chowie about to get an action.
-1.
He's going to take out Placencia, trying to push into that red room.
That fella got teaching a lesson.
Oh, that was close.
pre-fire. Already dead on by Chowie. Chowie coming around pre-firing. Oh, and a very late trade by Argentino.
Yeah, that was a little later than it should have been.
Yep, agreed.
Ivan's playing quiet because he doesn't know that Chowie and Argentino traded.
Yeah. Sneaking up in through that barrel side.
Yeah, they're playing the slow game. About half, never mind, not half, because these are 5-minute rounds.
Yep.
TV.
2 minutes in of this round. Valde also taking it slow, going prone down the north stairs, which Maxime is going to be watching here by this north train. He's going to spot Valde. Popping up to get the angle. There's the kill.
4v2.
-1 north.
Anti-Clamart still taking it slow up by the service entrance. Ivan's rotating back.
Yeah, any attention Shinobi didn't have on those stairs is now caught.
Nice flash comes out by Ivan. Is going to come around the corner and spot Shinobi, taking him out. You still have Below all the way down the tunnel. Watching for this angle.
Oh, they're on each other.
And Ivan's going to take out Below as well. But then you also got Ree in the south horseshoe stairway. Also looking for this angle. Ivan calling out that horseshoe. Smoke's coming out, blinding. And Ivan's upset that smoke did come out because he did have the angle onto that horseshoe. But now that objective is going to be pretty dangerous here. More objectives onto the smoke, but Maxime could possibly... Nope, Maxime can no longer see that objective.
Yeah, he's rotating though. He's moving.
Tossing an aid into there. Just missing. Ree also getting word, pushing up as well. A minute left. Land Force ain't even going to push it. They're just going to hold back and wait it out. Ivan's in the far back. Ree getting entry, but Ivan's getting the immediate refrag. Once again, down to a 1v1 scenario. Oh, and you got to be careful being in the back of this tunnel because those lights light you up. As you can see, Ivan's is in a spotlight right now.
Ivan's, if he stays low and gets behind this Coke machine, I think he can barely cap on there.
Yep, definitely.
And this is not a spot that I'd expect the last to be up, so if Ivans can find him, kudos.
And Ivan has capped twice already this match. He said as long as he gets low and he can get past that line.
Coming up on 30 seconds, he's got to get moving.
Oh, and he runs into the line, and Maxime is going to catch him. Unfortunately, decided not to take it low anymore because he did have that 30-second timer ping. And I forgot the overlay. You guys can see it. You guys can see it through the little box up there.
You forgot the overlay?
I forgot the overlay. The first time. Yo, the first time, man. Come on. It's the first time. Cut me some slack.
You rocking studio mode?
No, I just didn't look.
Oh.
Wow, you really forgot overlay.
Yeah, I did. Foggy.
Hey, get out of here, Foggy. No spoilers. Yeah.
Happens to the best of us, Foggy. Happens to the best of us. Italian leading 2-0 on the subway.
And the objective change could present some sort of momentum shift.
Yeah. Like I said, that objective is a very tough objective, but now we got this Chinatown OBJ, which, knowing Land Force, they love those smokes. Love those smokes. Oh, now everyone's telling me about the overlay in chat. You guys are late. Why didn't you tell me sooner, dudes? Come on.
Yeah, it's not like there's a delay on this.
It's not like there's a 5-minute delay. Jeez. God, I trusted in this community, and this community continues to let me down, dude. Ugh. Shut up, Rainbow.
I get a meatball sub. Sir, this is Wendy's.
Hello, welcome to Chili's.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Battalion feeling good, having this lead 2-0. You overlay good? You overlay's good, okay.
Hey, j'y vais, vous deux ensemble, ok? Je vais te faire. C'est pas je crève, mais en tout cas.
I get you guys can't see it because of the small one, okay? Maybe have a bigger TV to watch it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, did you see what Foggy said?
No. I should have showed his dispatch. Maxime getting the immediate catch on Valde, trying to push that corner.
Oh, he's scaring Argentino back down into the main alley.
Placencia watching this sex alley where Ree and Shinobi are pushing up from the service entrance. Placencia just barely looking over that trash can as well. Hearing those footsteps.
C4 over there.
Just ready to pop it at any time now. Argentino taking out Maxime. Maxime downing Argentino with the nade as well. Placencia taking out Ree, but Shinobi getting the immediate refrag. I think they might have caught that C4 actually. And now down to a 2.5 versus 3. Clamar deciding to push up for some reason, getting caught out. Chawi is going to confirm Argentino. And now it is down to a 1v3.
Here comes Chawi.
Ivan's pushing it as well. And the screams. Screams by Shinobi and below. And like I said, this is where the fatigue's hitting. You can see that the fatigue is hitting Land Force. They're making those mistakes. They're running up now, just rushing. And it's costing them now. And now they're down 3-0 on Subway.
This is huge. Battalion has the Volk advantage. That's another Marsoc round that they took.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, 3 uncontested points.
And now added onto that fatigue, you got that extra pressure now for Land Force, down 3-0. They cannot make any more mistakes here. It can cost them the entire match. But either way, what a match it's been. Both of these teams have been fighting. You go ahead, Chandler. You finish that.
Yeah, both these teams have been fighting really, really hard to get that first spot. Like I said, they're fighting for some gun stocks or some G fuel and some battery head straps.
Okay, that's enough out of you. It's my turn. Okay, now we're...
Eso también. ¿Va a tirar el flash, Iván, o lo vamos a tirar primero? Espera que tiene ellos el flash primero, ¿no?
It looks like they're going to commit to that hard north push, which Shinobi is pushing up to and ready.
Only one didn't go.
Shinobi doing a play all too familiar to me. Tossing that C4 over, unfortunately unable to hit anything. And here come the flashes. None of the flashes actually hitting Shinobi. Ivan's coming around the corner. Shinobi's going to take one, but Argentino getting the immediate refrag. Now here come the smokes.
Oh, that was a good smoke.
Right on it. A lot more smokes coming out. Maxime is throwing them back though. A nice flash coming out is going to catch Maxime. The pre-fire coming through. In the meantime, we got Valdepeñas pushing up through the south. And gonna take advantage of these smokes pushing up. No one's on objective. Reed with the crazy flank going through the basement, coming all the way around north stairs. And Placencia and Argentino don't even realize what is happening right now. Like I said, Maxime.
Oh, look, Placencia's gone.
Oh, and Placencia with the nice peek and fire, taking out Ree on that flank. And Valdepeña is also pushing up from Sex, right next to Velo. And the lobby crashes.
No way.
Oh, they hot fixed that twice.
Damn.
Awesome.
Hey, you know what? You know what? That's okay, because I forgot overlay anyway.
Again? No. Oh my god.
I'm not
I'm on fire, this dude.
At least it didn't count.
Yes, Gino, this is the first OBJ, or the first season of VRL Onward.
Wow, that's tough to see. My NV is still on.
Okay, well, I mean, they're rehosting, right?
Yep, they are rehosting. They did rehost already, but they did the wrong code, so now they're rehosting once again.
That's tough.
It's okay, guys. That round doesn't count. You know, I'll get the overlay in the next one.
That was so close. Objective on this one.
And here's the problem with that bug. It's a momentum killer, so we'll see what happens when they rehost and get playing.
Yeah, you know, Onward threw out their sit rep for the month, and they said that the next update is going to be 1.10, and that's going to introduce a map and 2 guns, from what I understood. And I assume that there's going to be some stability fixes that were on there. So let's hope that it is exactly what they're calling it.
Yeah. It just shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, it's quite frustrating, especially in like crazy situations like now and stuff like that. It's definitely a frustrating thing, but hopefully it will be fixed.
I bet you Battalion is very, very thankful that it happened.
You mean Land Force?
No.
Well, I guess, yeah, Battalion, because Maxime was the only one on objective. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
They take him out, possible cap if they're quick cappers.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, they get to replay the round, so let's see what happens here. Let's see if the Battalion
Let us see.
adapts.
And this is, I mean, this could be the final round, so it really doesn't matter, you know what? Not necessarily doesn't matter, but like, you know what I mean? It could definitely change things.
Right, that's why I was saying it's a massive momentum killer, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's a mentality shift going into the first round of the new map, even though the scores will be the same. Because I've experienced a couple times in scrims, and usually when you go back, it's somewhat of a different story. There have been, you know, outcomes where, you know, we were winning, we won the round, the lobby crashed, you go back, and then, you know, and then you lose 4 rounds in a row. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. They're telling me about the overlay again. Ban the caster. Oh no. It's been 3 hours, okay? Give me a break.
Yeah, 3-hour match is more easy. Please, I think you have to drag Chandler in.
Chandler. Hello?
Here I am.
Hello, Chandler. Welcome back.
very disappointing movies, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it again.
You get around reset too, so no worries.
Yeah, I get a reset too.
Exactly. You get to come back here and learn from the mistake.
And what's crazy is Land Force is going to be learning from their mistakes on this objective push. So let's see how much more different they decide to do it.
Well, let's see if they get a different spawn, which they very much likely can too. Which is that south spawn. Nope. They get the exact same spawn.
I guess that's ideal.
Record! Everyone record? Everyone recording? Yeah.
Alright, overlay beast.
I already switched to it. I stayed on it just in case.
The same thing is happening.
Yep.
Except Valde is going up horseshit.
C4 coming out. And unfortunately, they did not learn from that first time. C4 coming out and catching him. Shinobi taking out 2. Shinobi taking out 3.
3 dead on flash.
Oh, and the nade just narrowly missing Shinobi. And wow, what a change. And Shinobi's running away saying, hold objective, easy win. And that's the right mentality right there. You do not need to go hunting. You do not need to go chasing. If you have an accurate kill count, you know it's like at least 2 to 1. You don't need to be running. You don't need to be hunting, because that's how you get killed one by one. And once again, running around on this flank. Same thing happening pretty much right now. Besides,
we're
Shinobi.
basically watching a replay.
Yep.
I'm surprised they don't remember that C4, because if I were up there, I'd be like, oh my god, I barely got missed. Also, I'm running into a body and I'm moving it.
Yeah, you can do that. And Entre slowly creeping up with the flash right now.
He's pretty much stuck there. Ree's got the north opening, and then he's got to go up the stairs, and then Shinobi's got that covered.
Yep. Oh, this is a high pressure situation. Let me switch the overlay to the scoreboard.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it ended. Sorry.
Can we get a restart? Thanks.
Valde making his way up onto the overpass. Chowie is pushed all the way towards the south.
Towards Shinobi. Nobody do anything stupid, please.
Shinobi wants it. I mean, both of these teams want it, This championship. This is it. All that work throughout that whole season leads up to this point.
I'm gonna stand still, so if you hear fucking footsteps, that means that ain't mine. Got him?
Well, they know one. What is?
Yeah, Valde flashing over. Shinobi giving away the position.
Ooh, that's a good line.
And Shinobi taking out Entre. And Maxime DKing and Ree coming in with the flank.
Come on, that horseshoe.
There it is.
And just like that, Battalion winning the final map 4-0 and taking the victory after the 5th map decider and taking the season with them.
Oh,
Congratulations.
sorry, we forgot overlay.
Yeah, we forgot overlay. I apologize. And with that, Battalion, congratulations, winning the first season of VREL. Land Force, congrats as well. I mean, you guys had a hell of a run. You guys, I mean, don't be distraught about this at all, man, because it was a hell of a match, hell of a comeback in round map 3 and 4, and just both of these teams fought very nice, very hard. It has been a fantastic match. Very long match too.
Oh yeah, they brought it to map 7 decider.
Yep. I said again, congratulations to Battalion. They will be winning. What will they be winning today, Chandler?
Battalion, first place, you are looking at 5 Mammoth Apto Wasp gun stocks and the title of VREL Season 1 champs.
Oh, yeah. And what do Land Force win? In second place?
Land Force, you know, just as good. A second place title. 5 Bobo VR straps with batteries, and then 5 gift boxes of G Fuel.
Oh, yeah. Get that G Fuel. Get that energy up and come back next season.
And since I'm running down prizes, don't forget about our 3rd and 4th match set between Mayhem and Proteus.
Yep.
They will be battling out for the 3rd place title and 5 VREL jerseys and 5 headset skins. I'm not seeing a time scheduled just yet, but as soon as that's up, it'll be put into our matches channel, and then we will have a caster on that. So be on the lookout for that one.
Yep. So this is not the last cast of the season. This is the cast to decide who is first and second. But like Chandler's saying, there is still that 3rd place match gonna be played. Unfortunately, we were unable to get them to play before due to timing, but they will be playing. There will be a cast on that as well. And hopefully whoever's casting it doesn't forget the overlay. Yeah, make sure to be on the lookout for that scheduled cast and for that third place. Chandler, go ahead.
The place to determine who's going to be 3rd place and winning those prizes, along with the title of 3rd place.
Thank you. And once again, those teams will be Mayhem versus Proteus. And after that, that will be the end of VREL Season 1. You know, to everyone, Chandler, Foggy, Rambo, and myself, even Ringmaster, who was a commissioner in the beginning, pretty much close to the end. Big thanks. It has been a crazy season. Our first season, obviously, it did not go perfect, but I can guarantee you next season, everything will be fixed. Everything will be nice and a little bit more, how do I say? A little bit more direct and organized. Ironed out, exactly. So we listen to all the community. We listen to community. We listen to your suggestions, and we're definitely going to implement them for this next season. So make sure you stay tuned and be ready for this next season coming up. And I'll let Chandler, Foggy, and Rambo, you know, say their words. Chandler, you go ahead as commissioner.
Yeah, I mean, P sort of covered all the bases. I appreciate everybody's patience and flexibility. As we push through the finals, I know it's a little annoying dealing with the first season and really getting to know those details and everything inside out. You know, VREL's running a bunch of different leagues, and Onward being one of the many that we're grateful to have instead of something else. The community has been great for the season, and I'm super excited to see what we can do for Season 2. We do have a list of things that we're going to be tackling and introducing for the 2nd season, so be on the lookout for any updates in the off season after our 3rd place match.
Nice. Foggy, any words?
Yeah, just huge shout out to everyone in the community, everyone who's come out to watch the stream, stuck it out with us through all the little hiccups and everything. You know, thank you. It's, if not for y'all, the community, I mean, we wouldn't get the viewers, so more often than not, you know, that would be the end of the season, you know. But thanks to y'all, you know, we will be having a Season 2. We will be carrying this on, and like they stated, you know, getting all the little kinks and everything worked out for next season. So yeah, thank you to everybody out there.
And then we'll skip Rambo. No, Rambo, you got any words?
Yeah, basically, I mean, I can't really add much to what you guys have said because, you know, obviously it's all about the community, and yeah, I don't know, I'm excited for Season 2. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much to add.
Yeah, everyone said their thanks. Yeah, sorry you had to go last. But you know, like I said, we're all very grateful for all the teams and players that did participate, all the players in the community that did help us, you know, with their suggestions and stuff to get us going, to get us continue going. And then also I do want everyone to, you know, give a big thanks to Ringmaster. You know, he was a starting commissioner. He got all of this started up. He pulled all of us in here. Show a lot of love to Ringmaster as well for bringing this league into fruition and just allowing all of us to play in it and have a great time. And, you know, so make sure you give big love to Ringmaster, and then once again, big love to Chandler, who did take up that commissioner spot once Ring had to go off of it. And yeah, it's it's been a fantastic season, and I know a lot of us as mods and as staff members, we learned a lot. And like Chandler did put in perspective, like, you know, we're gonna iron things out next season, so make sure you guys are ready and prepped for next season. It's gonna be another great season. And obviously our casters, you know, you can't give big love to Fog Cabin, especially. Fog Cabin has been the #1 caster for Onward this season. The man has been went crazy with cast this season, so make sure to show big love to Fog Cabin. Pig on PC also casted a couple. I casted a couple, obviously, and I made mistakes, so I understand. You don't have to say it, but yeah, just give a big shout out to casters. You know, big shout out to the VREL for allowing us to come in here, allowing us to get another league, another different way to play this game, and it's just been great. So a lot of love to VREL for giving us this opportunity to bring the Onward community into their organization and league. And it's just sponsors, exactly. Foggy, you want to call us sponsors? I know you love to.
Of course, yeah. You know, we got the newest iStock VR, Kiwi Design, Proxy Mat, Boba VR, Degenerate Decals, G Fuel, B Haptics, 9line Apparel, and Mammoth VR.
Very nice. Yep, just like that. Another big shout out to our sponsors. We appreciate them. I mean, without the sponsors, you know, the league wouldn't be a thing. So very big thanks to them. And yeah, I mean, I pretty much covered most of it, didn't I?
Yeah.
So once again, you know, from the mods, for the mods to you guys, we appreciate you guys coming in here, giving us a chance and letting us, you know, give you guys a very fun time in the season. You know, I saw a lot of people enjoying, a lot of people complimenting, you know, the rulings, the casters, you know, etc. So we appreciate it. And with that, I think we can end it. You know, like I said, like Chandler said, there's still one more match to be casted this season, and that's the 3rd place match between Mayhem and Proteus. So make sure you are staying tuned for that matchup and for the caster to be putting that up, and when it's yet to be scheduled. So yeah, make sure you guys are tuning in for that one as well, and giving love to the community, giving love to everyone in there. So with that being said, we'll say bye. So Chandler, bye. Say bye.
There you go.
Foggy.
See you next season.
Yeah. Adios.
Rambo.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
And we'll see you guys in the next cast. Peace.